Okay.
Welcome everybody to this meeting of the Planning Committee, which is being held remotely. We are recording the meeting and the recording will be available on the Council's website following this evening's meeting. The meeting is being streamed live on the Council's YouTube channel and the link is provided on the Council's website. Please note that any comments posted on the chat feed of the Council's YouTube channel during the recording of the meeting will not be monitored by the Council. All mobile devices should be switched off or set to silent so that the meeting is not interrupted by ringtones. Please switch your profile to mute unless you are speaking. The procedure for each item this evening will be that the planning officer will present their report, following which it will be open up to the meeting will be adjourned for members of the public. At that point as well, planning officers will read out any written statements received from members of the public on a particular item. After the public have spoken and ward councillors, each person will be invited to the meeting via Zoom. Members of the public will have 3 minutes to air their views and ward councillors will have 5 minutes. Once all comments have been given, the meeting will be reconvened for members of the committee to discuss the application and reach a decision. Thank you. Okay, item agenda 1 this evening. Have we got any apologies for absence?
There are no apologies for absence. Thank you.
Thank you. Councillors, do we have any declarations of interest? No, thank you. Minutes from the last meeting. If I could ask each member to unmute themselves so I can take a vote on that, please. I'll start with myself. I vote it's a true record. Councillor McGill.
Sets of minutes. We've got the 1st and 15th of December.
Sorry, Kemi, I can't hear you. Could you say that again?
There are 2 sets of minutes attached. We've got the 1st of December and the 15th of December to vote on.
Do you want to take? Do we need to take those separately?
Together,
okay, that's fine, Kemi. We'll take them separately. Okay, so we'll first do the 1st of December. I vote in favour. Councillor McGeorge.
In favour.
Thank you. Councillor. Sorry, my screen's just gone. Councillor Morris.
In favour.
Councillor Rimmer.
In favour.
Councillor Adiran.
In favour.
And Councillor Turner. Sorry.
Right, I'm going to go against, Chair. I haven't received the agenda for tonight. The minutes last time were late by a mile. And what's going on with this meeting?
Okay, thank you, Councillor Turner. And we'll
What's
now.
The answer? What's the answer? The meeting administration is appalling.
Thank you, Councillor Turner.
What's the answer? What is the answer? Come on.
Councillor Turner, at the moment we're taking a vote on the minutes. I recognise that you voted against. Thank you. Right.
It's a disgrace. And you're in charge of it.
Councillor Turner, thank you.
We'll
now move to minutes from the 15th of December. Thank you, Councillor Turner.
Get a grip.
I vote in favour for the minutes of the 15th of December. Councillor McGeorge.
In favour.
Councillor Rimmer.
In favour.
Councillor Adiran.
In favour.
Councillor Morris.
In favour.
Councillor Turner.
Against.
Councillor
Did you not
Kettle.
hear me?
That was for the first minutes. I've got to take a vote on each. Thank you, Councillor Turner. Councillor
It's
Kettle.
a joke.
Councillor Kettle, I can't hear. Sorry, can you unmute yourself? Kemi, we've got some problems with Councillor Kettle's volume. We can't hear what she's saying.
Councillor Kettle, you're muted. You've muted yourself again. Can you please unmute yourself? Yes, you still can't hear you.
Yeah, she's having problems with the volume.
Can you nod to? I can't help with the volume. She has to look at her system. Can you nod with in favour or?
In favour. Thank you, Councillor Kettle. I had the same problem with my volume at the beginning, that they couldn't hear me, so I had to take myself out and come back in again. Kemi, is that what you'd like Councillor Kettle to do, to come out and then come back in again? Or Kemi, you're muted.
Kettle, do you want to try and log in with another system, please? or your phone to join. The the audio to your laptop should be by your video icon. If you could.
Thank you for your patience, councillors, for the IT issues we're having.
What about the agenda issues we're having?
Thank you, Councillor Turner. You know the procedure. You should be on mute unless asked to speak. Thank you.
Chairman, while we're waiting, you can give me an answer. Get a grip of this meeting. It's a shambles, an absolute shambles. If you're going to chair it, make sure you sort it out. We can't go on like this. Oh, you're just going to say thank you? What a joke. There's no governance. No governance at all. Well, we just sit here in silence, shall we? What are you going to do about it? Nothing? As usual?
I think, Councillor, you may need
for the chairmanship, but you won't do
thank you, Councillor Turner. We appreciate that you do not know how to behave in a meeting, but perhaps you could
slightly behaving. It's about governance, and you have no governance around this meeting.
Perhaps
you are a laughing stock.
Come out and come back in again.
£15,000 a year, and you don't do your job. Now sort this meeting out.
Councillor Turner, if you can't be quiet when asked to be, I'm afraid you're going to need to be removed. Can you please be quiet whilst we sort out?
Do your job. I'm sick and tired of not getting agendas, getting them late, not getting them at all. Take it on and get it sorted. Will you do that? No?
Kemi, I think Councillor Kettle will need to come out and rejoin us. I think that's the only way to resolve the issue, the way I resolved it earlier for myself.
You are unbelievable.
Councillor Kettle, we're unable to hear you, please.
Yeah, Kemi, I think Councillor Kettle's going to have to come out of the meeting and rejoin.
Yes, please.
Right. So while we're waiting,
Kemi, can you please pause the recording whilst we get this issue resolved? Thank you.
Okay.
Right. So while we're waiting, what are you going to do about getting the agendas on time?
Councillor Turner, we're not discussing this now. Thank you.
Do you know why we're not discussing it? Because you don't have an answer. This meeting is a disgrace, and you chair it. And you will do absolutely nothing. It's an absolute disgrace.
Emmy, can you knock Councillor Kettle out of the meeting so and then she can bring herself back in
if I remove her, she won't be able to join the meeting. So that's why she has to leave.
We should be, but I took myself out and then came back in. Councillor Kettle needs to log off and then come back in again.
If I take her out, she won't be able to join the meeting again.
Sorry, Kemi, while we're waiting, can you make me co-host? Because I'm not co-host.
Okay, then I will.
Thank you.
While we've got this break, can I just request, if this is going to be the format where you're going to decide everything at the technical meeting and just run through it here, can the ABLC rep be invited to the technical meeting where you're actually discussing it? I was the
Yeah,
previous
and
one.
the technical
but not this
meeting
one.
isn't a place where councillors make decisions. It is a place for us to ask questions. And yes, Bernard, yeah, of course you can. Of course, yeah.
Yeah. It just helps us understand what's going on. That's all.
We shouldn't be doing that in behind closed doors. That should be done in full committee.
Councillors, just to know that the YouTube can't pause, so we can still be heard on YouTube. It's just the recording that will be uploaded to the website that's been paused.
Thank you.
Just to be clear, that technical committee is not a decision-making committee. The Labour group have pushed that behind closed doors so they don't have any difficult questions. That's why it's gone silent. And Chairman, that is your policy, is it not?
Kemi, can you please so at the moment you're saying that this is still going out live. Can you please turn it off in some way so that it is not going out live whilst we're trying to resolve this issue?